The massive underground command center hummed with activity. Deep beneath the Rocky Mountains, protected by miles of solid rock and advanced shielding technology, Admiral James Walker stood before the central display screen. His weathered face reflected the soft blue glow of countless monitors surrounding him. "Sir, we've detected something unusual," reported Officer Mike Thompson, his fingers dancing across the holographic keyboard. "The Deep Space Array is picking up encrypted communications between multiple alien civilizations." Walker straightened his uniform and moved closer to the main screen. For decades, humanity had secretly monitored alien communications, careful never to reveal their true capabilities. Their translation systems had grown increasingly sophisticated over the years, hidden from the watchful eyes of those who thought Earth was still struggling with basic rocket technology. "Show me the decrypted messages," Walker ordered, his voice steady despite the tension in the room. The text appeared before him, and his eyes narrowed as he read through the alien discussions. Primitive species, still burning fossil fuels. No significant space presence. Potential resource world. Walker allowed himself a small smile. The deception had worked perfectly. After the disastrous first contact of 2157, when a small alien scout ship had nearly wiped out half of South America, humanity had learned its lesson. The world's leaders had made a crucial decision. Earth would hide its true progress, appearing weak while secretly preparing for the inevitable next encounter. "Send the alert to all hidden bases," Walker commanded. "Titan Base, Europa Station, Mercury shipyards, all of them. It's starting." Lieutenant Anna Roberts nodded and began transmitting the coded messages. On the surface, Earth appeared to have only a handful of primitive space stations and a few small moon colonies. The reality was far different. Hidden beneath the ice of Europa, inside the storms of Jupiter, and in the dark craters of Mercury, humanity's real space force waited. "Sir," Thompson called out, his voice tense, "we're detecting increased chatter about Earth. They're planning something." Walker moved to the strategic display table, where a holographic map of the solar system sparkled to life. Hundreds of hidden human installations appeared as tiny blue dots, invisible to alien sensors thanks to quantum cloaking technology. The fruit of centuries of secret development, waiting for this very moment. "Show me the estimated alien patrol routes," he ordered. Red lines appeared, crisscrossing the outer solar system. The aliens thought they were being clever, hiding their observation posts near Jupiter and Saturn. Little did they know that humans had been watching them watch Earth. Walker pressed a button on his command console, opening a secure channel to the World Defense Council. "Members of the Council, this is Admiral Walker. The time we've prepared for has arrived. The aliens are discussing Earth more frequently, and their patrol patterns suggest they're preparing for a closer observation." The council members' holograms appeared around the room, representatives from every major region of Earth. They had all been chosen for their ability to keep the greatest secret in human history. "Are we ready?" asked the African Union representative, her hologram flickering slightly. Walker nodded. "Our forces are in position. The facade of primitive technology remains convincing. Our quantum shields are ready, our antimatter weapons primed, and our FTL ships are prepared to launch from hidden bases across the system." "All those years of hiding," the European representative mused, "letting them think we were still fumbling with chemical rockets and basic ion engines." "It was necessary," Walker replied. "After what happened in 2157, we learned that showing weakness was safer than revealing our strength. We've used that time wisely." The council members nodded in agreement. Humanity had learned patience. They had built their real civilization in secret, while maintaining a convincing image of a struggling species barely able to reach their own moon. "Continue monitoring the alien communications," Walker ordered as the council meeting ended. "The moment they make their move, we'll be ready. Humanity won't be the victim this time." As the command center returned to its quiet efficiency, Walker looked at the tactical display one more time. Somewhere out there, Alien civilizations were preparing to deal with what they thought was a primitive species. They would learn their mistakes soon enough. The greatest deception in human history was about to reach its conclusion, and Earth was ready for whatever came next. Hidden beneath the icy surface of Europa, Commander Thomas Reed watched the alien observation post through advanced sensor arrays. The aliens thought they were being clever, positioning their station behind Jupiter's moon to watch Earth. They had no idea they were the ones being watched. Status report. Reed called out to his crew in the hidden base. The monitoring station was one of humanity's greatest achievements, a massive complex carved into Europa's ice, completely invisible to outside detection. The aliens are maintaining their usual pattern, sir, Officer Jane Miller reported from her station. They're still recording Earth's civilian broadcasts, analyzing our primitive satellite network, and monitoring our surface activities. Reed smiled as he watched the holographic display showing the alien station. It was a sleek vessel, designed to look like a simple asteroid to any Earth telescopes that might spot it. The aliens believed their technology was far beyond human detection capabilities. "Show me what they're seeing," Reed ordered. The main screen split into multiple feeds, displaying what the alien observers were monitoring. Commercial satellite launches using old rocket technology, public space stations running on solar power, and early attempts at Mars colonies. All carefully staged, all part of the deception. "They're sending another report to their homeworld," Miller announced. The quantum interceptors, technology the aliens didn't believe humans would develop for centuries, easily caught and decoded the transmission. Reed read the translated message aloud. "Human civilization continues to struggle with basic space travel. Their attempts at Mars colonization show minimal progress. Estimate: 200 years before achieving meaningful space presence. Recommendation: maintain minimal observation." The crew chuckled. Behind the false front of struggling colonies, humanity had already established massive underground cities on Mars, hidden beneath the red planet's surface. The real Mars colonies housed millions, all living and working in secret. "Sir," called out Officer Robert Wilson from the tactical station. "The alien ship is launching probes toward Earth's orbit." Reed nodded calmly. This was routine. The aliens regularly sent stealth probes to gather closer data on Earth's activities. They never detected the quantum scanners that tracked their every move, or the advanced defense systems that could destroy them in an instant if needed. "Let them through the outer defense grid," Reed ordered. "Make sure they only see what we want them to see." The probes passed through Earth's solar system, their sensors recording everything they could detect. They saw exactly what humanity wanted them to see: outdated satellites, space debris, and primitive communication systems. The quantum shields hiding Earth's true defense network remained completely invisible to their scans. Reed moved to the technology monitoring station, where displays showed the true extent of humanity's advancement. Antimatter power plants hidden in underground facilities, quantum communication networks that spanned the solar system, and shipyards building vessels that could outmatch anything the aliens possessed. "New transmission from command," Miller reported. "Admiral Walker says the aliens are increasing their observation efforts. They might be planning something." Reed studied the tactical display. The alien observation post had shifted its position slightly, moving to get a better view of Earth's moon. They were probably curious about the new mining operation humanity had started there, another carefully crafted deception. "Have they detected any of our FTL signatures?" Reed asked. Humanity had mastered faster-than-light travel decades ago, but used it only in the outer solar system, far from alien sensors. "Negative, sir," Wilson replied. "Our quantum masking technology is holding. They still think we're limited to chemical rockets and basic ion engines." Reed walked to the window overlooking the vast underground hangar where Earth's real space fleet waited. Sleek warships powered by antimatter reactors, their hulls enhanced with technology that would make alien scientists stare in disbelief. "Keep monitoring," he ordered. "If they're planning something, We need to be ready. Humanity has spent too long preparing to let our guard down now." As his crew continued their work, Reed reflected on the irony of their situation. The aliens thought they were secretly watching a primitive species, never realizing they were the ones being studied. When the time came to reveal the truth, their surprise would be complete. The Watchers were being watched, and humanity was ready for whatever came next. The first signs of the alien fleet appeared near Neptune's orbit. 5 massive warships dropped out of faster-than-light travel, their engines glowing against the darkness of space. In the Mount Everest Command Center, Admiral Walker watched them approach through humanity's hidden sensor network. "They're not even trying to hide," Officer Thompson reported, his eyes fixed on the tactical display. "They think we can't detect them at this range." Walker's face remained calm, but his hands tightened behind his back. "How many ships in total?" 5 capital ships, 15 support vessels, and what looks like 30 smaller attack craft," Thompson answered. "They're moving straight for Mars, sir, just as we predicted." The alien fleet moved with complete confidence, not bothering with stealth or complex maneuvers. Why should they? As far as they knew, Earth's most advanced telescopes could barely see Jupiter clearly. "Send the alert to all bases," Walker ordered, "but maintain our cover. As far as the aliens know, we're about to have a very normal day on Earth." Across the solar system, hidden human bases received the warning. On Mars, massive underground hangar doors sealed silently. On Venus, cloaked defense platforms powered up their weapons but remained invisible. Near Mercury, the vast shipyards hidden on the dark side of the planet went into lockdown. "Sir," called out Lieutenant Roberts, "they're broadcasting something. It's meant for their command, but we're intercepting it." The alien transmission appeared on the main screen, translated by their quantum computers. "Forward fleet approaching target system. Primitive defenses detected. Basic satellites and minimal orbital presence. Beginning phase 1 of acquisition. Local resistance expected to be minimal." Walker allowed himself a small smile. "They've taken the bait. Send word to Commander Reed on Europa. Tell his teams to maintain observation, but do not engage." The alien fleet split into 3 groups as they passed Jupiter. The main force continued toward Mars, while smaller groups moved to secure the space around Earth's moon and what they thought were humanity's primitive orbital stations. "They're launching their first wave of probes," Thompson announced. "Standard scan pattern, looking for defensive installations." "Let them scan," Walker ordered. "They'll find exactly what we want them to find." The alien probes swept through the solar system, their sensors seeking any sign of resistance. They found what appeared to be primitive defense satellites, basic space stations, and small colonies on the Moon and Mars, all carefully crafted decoys. "Sir," Robert's voice rose with urgency, "they're powering up weapons." The main screen showed the alien fleet moving into attack formation. Their massive ships began launching fighters, preparing to strike what they thought would be an easy target. "All bases, maintain cover," Walker commanded through the quantum comm network. "Let them think they have complete surprise. Enable emergency broadcast system." Across Earth, regular television and radio broadcasts were interrupted by static and panic. Cricket emergency messages began to play, making it seem like humanity was just discovering the alien fleet's presence. "Alien vessels detected," the emergency broadcasts announced. "This is not a drill. All citizens please remain calm and follow emergency procedures." The alien fleet commander sent another transmission to their homeworld. "Local species has detected our presence. Primitive defense systems activating. Proceeding with acquisition as planned. Victory expected within planetary rotation." In the command center, Walker watched as the aliens positioned themselves for what they thought would be a quick conquest. Their ships moved with the casual confidence of a superior force facing no real threat. "Sir," Thompson said quietly, "all hidden defense systems are ready. Quantum shields are at full power. The real fleet is in position." Walker nodded. "And our primitive missiles?" "Ready to launch, sir." They'll look exactly like what a species at our supposed technology level would use. Good. Walker straightened his uniform. Let them think they've caught us completely unprepared. Let them think their victory is certain. The alien fleet moved closer, weapons charged, ready to fulfill their easy mission of conquering a primitive world. They had no idea they were flying into the most elaborate trap in human military history. Around Earth, hidden defense systems remained powered down, waiting. In secret bases across the solar system, humanity's real weapons stayed concealed. The time for revelation was coming, but not quite yet. The aliens were about to learn a very expensive lesson about underestimating humanity. Colonel Mary Stone watched from the lunar base as Earth's primitive defense systems activated. Old-style missiles launched from visible silos, their chemical rockets bright against the blue planet. It was all part of the show. Right on schedule, she said, monitoring the alien fleet's reaction. They're falling for it perfectly. The hidden base, buried deep beneath the moon's surface, was one of humanity's most advanced installations. But to alien sensors, this area appeared to be nothing more than a simple mining operation. The aliens are responding exactly as predicted, reported Officer David Brown. They're easily intercepting our decoy missiles. Their commanders are sending victory messages already. Stone watched the tactical display as the alien fleet moved confidently through Earth's orbital space. They casually destroyed the outdated defense satellites, probably laughing at such primitive technology. Send the panic transmissions, Stone ordered. Make it look good. Across all frequencies, Earth's communications networks erupted with planned chaos. Military channels filled with confused orders and fake reports of failed defenses. Civilian broadcasts showed carefully staged scenes of panic. Help! They're destroying our satellites. Our missiles aren't working. All defense systems failing. The alien commander sent another message to their fleet. Local resistance minimal. Their weapons are pathetically outdated. Proceed with ground invasion preparations. In the lunar base's command center, Stone received a quantum transmission from Admiral Walker. Colonel, status report. The aliens have destroyed 30% of our decoy defenses, she reported. They're completely convinced of their superiority. Their guard is down, sir. Good. Walker's voice was steady. Maintain the deception. Let's see how far they'll commit themselves. The alien fleet spread out, taking up positions around Earth. They weren't bothering with complex battle formations. Why should they? Their scans showed no signs of real resistance, just scattered remains of destroyed satellites and failing defense systems. They're launching their ground invasion ships, Brown announced. First wave heading toward major cities. Stone nodded. Show me their targeting pattern. The display showed red dots where the alien ships planned to land. They were aiming for government centers, military bases, and major population areas, all exactly as humanity had predicted. Send the next wave of defenders, Stone ordered. Make it look desperate. Earth's remaining visible military bases launched their last defense, a mix of aircraft and outdated spacecraft. They flew erratically, like panicked pilots facing superior technology for the first time. The alien fleet easily swatted them away. Their energy weapons destroyed the human craft with casual efficiency. More victory messages flew between their ships. Our ground forces report no significant resistance. Local military capability even lower than estimated. Victory assured within hours. In the lunar base, Stone received another transmission from Walker. Colonel, they've crossed the final line. Prepare for Phase 2. Stone smiled. The aliens had pushed deep into Earth's orbit, completely committed to their invasion. Their ships were now perfectly positioned, right where humanity wanted them. Send the surrender message, she ordered. Earth's remaining military channels broadcast a desperate plea. To all alien forces, we surrender. Please cease your attack. We submit to your authority. The alien commander's response was immediate and arrogant. Surrender accepted. Prepare for occupation and resource extraction. Your planet is now under our control. Stone watched as the alien ships began powering down their main weapons. They were switching to occupation mode, ready to begin their conquest of what they thought was a helpless world. All hidden bases, report status. She transmitted through the quantum network. The responses came back instantly. Mercury fleet, ready. Mars defense, ready. Venus platforms, ready. Europa station, ready. Titan base, ready. Stone looked at her crew. Prepare for the revelation. Let's show them what humanity is really capable of. The aliens celebrated their easy victory, unaware that they had just fallen into humanity's trap. Their ships floated in space, surrounded by what they thought were the ruins of Earth's pathetic defenses. They were about to learn the difference between appearance and reality. The real fight was about to begin. Admiral Walker stood in the command center, watching the alien fleet celebrate their premature victory. The moment he'd waited for his entire career had finally arrived. All bases, execute Phase 2, he ordered. Show them what humanity can really do. Across the solar system, hidden installations powered up. The true face of human technology was about to be revealed. On Mercury's dark side, massive hangar doors slid open, revealing rows of advanced warships. Each one carried enough firepower to match 3 alien vessels. Their quantum engines hummed to life, antimatter reactors pulsing with barely contained power. "Sir," Officer Thompson reported, "all hidden fleets report ready. Quantum shields are powering up." Walker nodded. "Begin the revelation sequence." Around Earth, the air seemed to shimmer. Massive energy shields materialized, layers of quantum barriers appearing out of nowhere. The alien fleet's sensors suddenly went crazy, detecting power readings they thought impossible for humans to achieve. What's happening? The alien commander's confused transmission was intercepted and translated instantly. Where did these energy readings come from? Before they could react, more surprises appeared. Hidden defense platforms around Mars dropped their cloaking fields. Massive weapon arrays on Venus revealed themselves. Titan's surface rippled as giant hangar doors opened, showing advanced shipyards the aliens never knew existed. Impossible. Another alien transmission screamed. Their technology. It can't be. The real Earth fleet emerged from its hiding places. Ships 3 times the size of the alien vessels rose from underground bases on the moon. Advanced fighters streamed out of hidden asteroids. Within minutes, the alien fleet found itself completely surrounded. "Their ships are powering up weapons," Thompson reported. "They're trying to regroup." "Show them our final surprise," Walker ordered. Suddenly, every alien computer system froze. Their ship's controls stopped responding. The quantum virus humanity had planted months ago through their own probe networks activated, temporarily paralyzing their technology. "All ships," Walker broadcast on an open channel. "This is Admiral James Walker of the United Earth Defense Force. Perhaps we should have a conversation about your invasion plans." The alien commander's response came quickly, their arrogant tone replaced by shock. This is impossible. You're a primitive species. Your technology is centuries behind ours." Walker smiled. "I'm afraid you've been operating under some incorrect assumptions. Allow us to demonstrate." He nodded to Colonel Stone on the lunar base. "Colonel, disable their lead ship's engines." Carefully, a beam of focused quantum energy lanced out from the lunar surface, precisely striking the alien flagship's engine section. The massive ship went dark instantly, its power systems shut down by technology they'd never seen before. "As you can see," Walker continued, "humanity is far from primitive. Those satellites you destroyed, decoys, those failing defense systems, the play act, the real Earth. Well, you're looking at it now." The alien fleet tried to retreat, but found themselves trapped inside a quantum containment field. Their faster-than-light drives wouldn't engage. Their weapons couldn't penetrate the barriers surrounding them. "Sir," Thompson reported with a small smile, "the alien commander is requesting to open negotiations." Walker looked at the tactical display. Earth's real defense fleet had the alien ships completely surrounded. Hidden bases across the solar system had their weapons locked on every alien vessel. The balance of power had shifted dramatically. "Send them this message," Walker ordered. "For centuries, we watched you watching us. We learned from your observations. We prepared. We advanced. And we waited." Today's demonstration was merely a fraction of our true capabilities. The alien ships hung motionless in space, surrounded by humanity's revealed power. Their sensors showed them the truth they'd missed: quantum technology beyond their understanding, weapons they'd never imagined, and defenses they couldn't breach. "One final thing," Walker added to his transmission. "When you report back to your leaders, make sure they understand this. Earth is not weak. We are not primitive. And we are most certainly not helpless." The revelation was complete. Humanity had shown its true face to the galaxy. The time for hiding was over. Now, it was time for the real discussions to begin. Admiral Walker stood before the quantum transmission array in the Mount Everest Command Center. The time had come to send humanity's message to every spacefaring civilization in the galaxy. "All systems ready, sir," Officer Thompson reported. "We're tapped into their communication networks. Every alien world will receive our transmission." Walker straightened his uniform and nodded to Colonel Stone, who stood beside him. The captured alien fleet still hung powerless in Earth's orbit, a testament to humanity's hidden strength. "Begin transmission," Walker ordered. His image would appear on every alien world, in every alien command center, and on every alien ship across the galaxy. To all civilizations watching Earth, he began, his voice clear and strong. "Today's events have revealed a truth you've all missed. Let me tell you a story about underestimating humanity." The quantum networks carried his words across light years instantly, translated into every alien language. In the background, massive screens showed the disabled alien fleet surrounded by Earth's superior forces. In 2157, when your scout ship attacked South America, you thought you'd found an easy target. You were wrong. That day taught us something important. The galaxy isn't friendly, and the strong prey on those they think are weak. Walker paused, letting the images of Earth's revealed technology play across the transmission. Views of the massive shipyards on Mercury, the quantum defense platforms around Venus, and the advanced fleet bases on Mars' moons. So we made a choice. We would appear weak while growing strong. We studied every probe you sent. We analyzed every transmission you made. We learned from your technology while developing our own, all while letting you think we were centuries behind you. The screens showed humanity's true achievements: quantum shields extending around every planet, antimatter-powered warships that dwarfed alien vessels, and defense systems beyond anything the aliens had developed. For centuries, you watched us with amusement. You saw what we wanted you to see: primitive rockets, basic satellites, and simple space stations. You never thought to look deeper. You never wondered why a species that survived countless natural disasters and its own violent history might be more than it appeared. In the command center, Thompson reported quietly, "Sir, we're receiving responses from over 300 alien civilizations. They're scared." Walker continued, "Today's failed invasion force learned the cost of that mistake. Their entire fleet was disabled by technology they thought impossible for us to possess. Their weapons were useless against defenses they never knew existed. Their defeat was total, and we haven't even shown a fraction of our true capabilities." The screens shifted to show Earth's hidden bases across the solar system, vast installations that had remained undetected by alien observers for centuries. This is humanity's message to the galaxy: we are not weak. We are not primitive. We have never been an easy target. Every alien ship that enters our solar system, every probe you send, every transmission you make, we see them all. We've always seen them. Colonel Stone handed Walker a datapad showing the growing panic in alien communications. Their centuries of certainty about Earth's primitive status were crumbling. Let me be clear about our terms going forward. Walker's voice grew stern. Earth and the entire solar system are under our protection. Any hostile action will be met with overwhelming force. Any attempt to attack us will end like today. But we won't be as gentle next time. The captured alien ships hung in the background, a visible reminder of humanity's power. However, Walker's tone softened slightly. We are not against peaceful contact. Those who wish to trade, to share knowledge, to build diplomatic relations, you will find humanity ready to talk as equals. Not as primitives to be conquered, but as partners to be respected. He looked directly into the transmission feed, his final words carrying across the galaxy. Remember this day. Remember what happened to those who thought Earth was weak. Remember that behind our simple appearance lies power you never imagined. We're ready, we're watching, and we're waiting. Choose your next actions carefully. The transmission ended, but its effect on the galaxy had only begun. Humanity had finally revealed its true face, and nothing would ever be the same. 1 month after Earth's revelation, Admiral Walker stood in the new Galactic Relations Center in Geneva. The massive building had been hidden underground for decades, waiting for this moment. Now, it was finally serving its true purpose. Status report. He called out to his staff. The main screen showed hundreds of alien ships approaching Earth, not as invaders this time, but as diplomatic envoys. Sir, Officer Thompson reported from his new station, we've received diplomatic requests from over 200 alien civilizations. They're all eager to establish peaceful relations. Walker smiled slightly. Amazing how quickly attitudes could change when the balance of power shifted. The same aliens who once dismissed Earth as primitive now couldn't wait to open diplomatic channels. And our former invaders? Walker asked, looking at the alien fleet still held in Earth's orbit. Their ships had been contained for the past month, a constant reminder of humanity's power. Colonel Stone stepped forward with a datapad. They've signed the peace agreement, sir. All their data about Earth's primitive status has been corrected. They're broadcasting the truth to their entire empire. The main screen showed news broadcasts from across the galaxy. Alien civilizations were still reeling from the revelation. Their most basic assumptions about humanity had been proven completely wrong. Look at these reports, Stone said, pointing to the translations. They're calling it the Great Deception. Some are even praising humanity's patience and strategic thinking. Walker moved to the window overlooking Geneva. On the surface, life continued as normal. But now, alien observers could see the quantum shields shimmering in the atmosphere, the advanced vehicles moving through the sky, and the true face of human civilization. Sir, Thompson called out, the Mercury shipyards are reporting in. The new diplomatic vessels are ready for launch. The screen showed Earth's latest achievement, a fleet of ships specifically designed for peaceful contact. They carried no weapons but showcased humanity's most advanced technology. A clear message that Earth could choose peace from a position of strength. What about the technology exchange requests? Walker asked. Stone checked her data. Over 500 appeals for technological cooperation. They're particularly interested in our quantum shielding and antimatter containment systems. Some are offering their own advanced technology in return. And the threats? None, sir, Stone replied with a small smile. Not a single civilization has made any aggressive moves since the revelation. Our message was quite convincing. Walker nodded. The captured alien fleet had been released yesterday. Their ships escorted to the edge of the solar system by Earth's advanced vessels. They wouldn't be making the same mistake twice. New report from the Mars colonies. Thompson announced. The public reveal is complete. Alien observers are, well, they're stunned by the scale of our hidden cities. The screen showed footage from Mars, where massive dome cities were emerging from beneath the red sand. Underground farms, quantum power plants, and advanced research facilities, all hidden for centuries, now stood proudly under the Martian sky. And Jupiter Station? Walker asked. Fully operational and visible, Stone confirmed. The aliens can't believe we built a city-sized station inside Jupiter's atmosphere. Their scientists are requesting permission to study our gravity control technology. Walker moved to the central command table, where a holographic map showed Earth's position in the galaxy. Green lights indicated friendly contact, blue showed diplomatic missions in progress, and there wasn't a single red threat marker to be seen. "Start accepting the diplomatic missions," he ordered. "But remind them of our terms: equal treatment, mutual respect, and absolute honesty. The days of deception are over, on both sides." As his officers carried out the orders, Walker reflected on humanity's journey. From a seemingly primitive species to a revealed power, from hiding their strength to displaying it proudly. The galaxy would never underestimate Earth again. "Sir," Stone said quietly, "was it worth it? All those centuries of hiding, of holding back?" Walker watched as the first diplomatic vessels began landing at the new spaceport outside Geneva. Alien ambassadors emerged, walking carefully on what they now knew was one of the most advanced worlds they'd ever encountered. "Yes, Colonel," he replied. "Sometimes the best way to win a fight is to make sure it never starts." Humanity didn't just survive first contact, we mastered it. A new era had begun, and this time, humanity would help write the rules.